Here we are at Urban Adamah. We're at 6th and Harrison in Northwest Berkeley. And Urban Adamah's run this kind of farm here for about 5 years before they were located near Parker and San Pablo. So the organization is about 10 years old. Its director, Adam, will tell you more about it, but they have about 15,000 visitors a year. And they also interact with the Berkeley Food Network. They provide the Food Network with the fresh produce that the network distributes, and apparently that's one of the more popular items that are in demand at the Berkeley Food Network. Okay, let's go on and take a look at Urban Adamah and all they've accomplished here.
Thank you, Maxim, and the Martin Luther King Jr. Breakfast Committee for recognizing Urban Adamah and for deciding to honor us this year along with the other organizations that are being included. As Maxim, you said, Urban Adamah is about 10 years old. We've been working at the intersection of Jewish values, sustainability, mindfulness, and social justice over our first decade to try to bring a greater sense of community and to try to help people connect to themselves and to one another and to the earth in ways that we think elevate and make life even more meaningful. Particularly appreciative of the honor this year, given that we hope that what we're doing is the kind of work in many ways that Martin Luther King Jr. would have thought were as important in a community, bringing people together and really thinking about what it means to be a community as opposed to a bunch of individuals who happen to live in proximity to one another. I'll say that after, Maxim, you shared the award that we're receiving this year at Urban Adamah, I was really thinking about some of the values that animate our work that I think resonate with what the committee hopes to achieve in the community. And I was thinking about some of the signs that we have up. If people come and visit, or if you've been to the farm before, you'll see that there's one sign up on our walls that says, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, which in Hebrew means love your fellow as yourself. And there's another sign up on the farm that says Tzedek Tzedek Tirdof, which means justice, justice shall you pursue. And I think about those as really animating our work, believing that we have a responsibility, all of us, to pursue justice in myriad ways, and that we have a responsibility to think about our fellows with as much love and compassion and care as we do for ourselves. And I'll share one other quote that I was thinking about, and that's a quote from Lila Watson, who's an Aboriginal activist in Australia, who said, essentially, if you've come here to help me, you're wasting your time. But if you've come here because your liberation is bound up with mine, then let us work together. And on our best days, that's what we really strive to do at Urban Adamah, is to bring people together in community and to figure out how we can work together so that we are inching our way or maybe leaping our way towards collective liberation. And I'll just add that for folks watching this, again, we have so much gratitude to the committee for selecting us as a recipient of an award this year. And we would love for folks to come and visit. If you've been to the farm, we invite you to come back. And if you've never been, we invite you to come visit. Obviously, during these days of COVID and the pandemic, we have far fewer people on the site. We're able to welcome people in much smaller numbers. But you can go to urbanadamah.org and see all the programs that we're doing, both virtually and in person, and we would love to have you come and join us. And I'll just add, because the committee invited me to, if people do decide to give to Urban Adamah, just make a note on your donation that it's coming as a result of the Martin Luther King Jr. Breakfast Committee's honoring of us. And whatever you give, half of that we will pass on to another organization doing food justice and community justice work, so that your generosity doesn't end with us, but is spread out wider and more broadly in the community. And thank you so much for the honor. We really, really appreciate it and feel really gratified by it.